Florence, home of Michelangelo, Da Vinci, Botticelli, a city known for light, beauty, and art. But from 1968 to 1985, darkness moved through these hills. A phantom who stalked young couples, striking without warning, disappearing without a trace. For nearly 2 decades, Florence lived in fear of a killer who seemed to know the countryside better than anyone. A killer investigators still cannot name. This is the story of the Monster of Florence, one of the most chilling, unsolved serial murder cases in European history. August 21st, 1968. A quiet rural road near Siena. Locals find a car parked beside a field. Inside are Barbara Locci and her lover, Antonio Lobianco, both shot multiple times. Their bodies slump over the front seats. The murder weapon appears to be a .22 caliber Beretta, common, silent, deadly. The couple's young son, barely 6 years old, is found sobbing in the back seat. He survived only because he was sleeping. Police assume it's a crime of jealousy, a domestic tragedy. The case is closed. But this night is the foundation of something much more sinister. 6 years pass. No one expects the senior murders to repeat. Then, June 1974. Another couple, Stefania Pettini and Pasquale Gentilcore, found in their car outside Borgo San Lorenzo. But this time, the killer escalates. The scene is far more brutal, especially for Stefania. For the first time, investigators see the beginnings of a pattern, a ritual, a signature. Ballistics confirm it. Same ammunition, same weapon type, same method. The killer is back, and Florence is now the hunting ground. From 1981 to 1983, the monster unleashes 3 more attacks, each one more methodical, more horrifying, more confident. Couples who seek privacy in the countryside, lovers' lanes, orchard paths, quiet clearings, become targets. The killer shoots first, then, with chilling precision, mutilates the female victims. These are not rushed attacks. They are deliberate, calculated. Forensic experts notice surgical-like cuts, not perfect, but intentional. It suggests knowledge of anatomy, or obsession with it. Florence descends into panic. Police patrol the hills. Parents forbid their children from going out at night. Couples break up rather than risk being seen together in a parked car. And finally, the media coins the name that will terrify Italians for decades: the Monster of Florence. September 1985. A French couple, Jean-Michel Krivishvili and Nadine Morio, are camping near Scandicci. Unlike the earlier victims, they are outdoors, no car to hide in. That night, the monster changes tactics. He attacks the couple in their tent. Jean-Michel tries to flee, wounded. He runs a short distance before collapsing. Both die in the darkness. Days later, investigators receive something shocking: a package mailed directly to the prosecutor. Inside is a piece of a victim's body, cleanly removed. It is the boldest taunt yet. A message: "You can't stop me." This is the monster's last confirmed murder, and his most disturbing. What follows becomes one of the most chaotic investigations in Italian history. Hundreds of suspects, thousands of interviews, multiple theories, some sensible, some bizarre, some politically explosive. Eventually, investigators focus on a local farmer, Pietro Pacciani, a man with a violent past, a reputation for cruelty, and proximity to several murder sites. In 1994, after enormous pressure and media frenzy, Pacciani is convicted. But the evidence is weak, circumstantial, conflicting, and sometimes mishandled. 2 years later, the conviction is overturned. A full retrial is ordered. But before it begins, Pacciani dies. Investigators then pursue two men connected to him, Mario Vanni and Giancarlo Lotti, dubbed the Vatti di San Cascano. They are eventually convicted as accomplices. Yet many experts, journalists, criminologists, former investigators, argue the men lacked both the ability and the personality to commit such precise, consistent murders. Even today, the majority of crime analysts believe the convicted men were not the monster. Why does this case still terrify Italy? Because the monster was silent, patient, intelligent, familiar with the land, skilled enough to avoid forensic detection for decades. He left behind 0 fingerprints, no DNA, no usable witness descriptions, and he vanished after 1985, without a trace. Some think he died. Others say he was institutionalized. Others believe he left Italy. And some insist he's still alive today. Today, the Monster of Florence case remains officially open and officially unsolved. New technologies, including DNA analysis, have been proposed to re-examine old evidence. Families of the victims continue to demand answers. Journalists continue to dig. Theories continue to multiply. But the truth, it lies somewhere in the dark spaces between those Tuscan hills, where lovers once parked their cars, and where the monster watched and waited. Until the day the real killer is identified, the Monster of Florence remains one of the most haunting mysteries in modern criminal history.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.